my little buddy. I've got a friend who made this in his garage, sold it to me for $2,000. I'm very happy with the results. I want your opinion. What's your take?
My opinion is you got took, my friend. Honestly, it's really hard to judge an AR. Like, if you're not looking at the logo, let's say you knew nothing about brands and you're just examining this AR to see whether it's high quality or not, it's actually fairly hard to do. And I would say, if you're in that situation where you kind of have to judge the quality of an AR, there are several things that you could do. So starting off with, let's say this was a 16-inch gun. You might look and see whether it's a carbine length or a mid-length gas system. Generally, cheaper made guns, lesser quality guns are going to come with a carbine length gas system. They're generally just cheaper to make, whatever. Usually higher quality guns are going to have that mid-length gas system. The other thing that you could look at is simply proof marks. So you might look at the barrel. Okay, there's no markings on the barrel. That's kind of odd, kind of cheap. So the other thing that you can do is actually pull out the bolt carrier group and inspect the bolt carrier group. Are there proof marks on the bolt carrier group? Because generally on higher quality BCGs, you will see some sort of proof marks. Now they're really cheap BCGs. It's like they're just made in a factory. They're just pumping these puppies out, have no pride whatsoever in their work. You're not going to see any proof marks. You're not going to see any brand marking on the BCG. So that's something easy to look out for there. And then you could actually look at the staking on the gas key. Is the staking on the gas key good? Well, that's a good indication that it could be a good gun. If it's bad, that needs to be a red flag. And then the other thing would be staking on the castle nut. So a lot of cheaper ARs, like they're just pumping these things out like left and right. They really do not care about staking. They don't care about any high quality components. So see if there is a good stake job on that castle nut. On this rifle, there is no staking. So red flag for your buddy. The other major thing is simply just how do the components feel? Do they feel cheap? And I know that that's somewhat of a subjective term and it's hard to really quantify that feeling, but you know, do things kind of feel like they were machined really fast and ultimately not a smooth finish? So really those are just a couple of major things. It's really hard to identify that without actually going to the range, maybe getting this on a bench, taking the thing apart and truly inspecting it, shooting it and seeing exactly how it's made, because a lot of these ARs, just from the surface, they all look pretty similar.
Oh, so you're telling me that that's not worth $2,000? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying this thing might be worth a couple $100, sir.
Oh, I'm going to take that friend of mine and put him over my knee. By Allah, it will happen today. Hello, my little